told us, no, don't go to your promised land because that's not being promised for us, only for them. And what's going to happen? What's the political line? To build walls? To have some concentration zones? To let mom and girl die south of the United States, north of Mexico, as it just happened? No one cry for them because she's a migrant. Migrant are waste to the eyes of who? The power. Boys and girls. For them, the solution shouldn't be the prosperity of these people, of these states. It shouldn't be their clean energy power to be in peace with nature, as thousands and thousands were screaming in Cali at COP16 in the western of Colombia.
Or maybe power wants death. Who has won? The power that wants the death of the migrant, or the possibility of a world pact for the peoples in the south to be prosperous and they remain in their paradise, because Colombia is indeed a paradise, the promised land of which which we could not, we don't want to leave. That's hunger, climate collapse, war, exodus. They are worse than the beaters, rapers, but it is not an individual that has to go to jail because of that, but it's a world power that 5 excess numbers that takes us to the homicide of the humanity that starts with childhood. That's what we need to transform. We need to resist that. And these conferences should prepare us towards those kinds of resistance and fights, because in the end it's a fight. A global democracy is fundamental if humanity wants to survive on this beautiful earth that has been given to us. And I don't want to get into religious questions. Thank you very much and very kind for hearing us.
Gracias, señor presidente. Y para
Thank you, Mr. President. We have closed the opening of these Ministry World to end the childhood, and I invite you to stay on stage for the photo. Please, we call Vice President Francia Elena Marquez, Ministry of Health, Mr. Jaramillo, and Gervas Barbosa, Executive Attaché UNICEF, Omar Abdi, the President Consultant for Human Rights, Lourdes de Castro. Special invitation to all the delegations of international children, the delegation of national children of ICBF, to go to stage for this official photo to seal this opening of this Ministerial World Conference to end violence against childhood. And so we have finished the opening of the World Ministry Conference to End Violence Against Childhood. We invite all our guests to remain sitting, please, while the President leaves the room so that we can resume our agenda. Thank you very much.
Mi
Good morning. My name is Dana Rendon. It's a pleasure for me to join you today. I know many of you today have dedicated your lives to protect children. So please take a moment, look around. Do not let the particularity of these beings to leave, to go. It's a room of leaders ready to act for children affected by violence. When? Well, all through these 2 days we will hear of progressive commitments, the prohibition of corporal punishment and digital bullying, national implementation of bringing up programs, and you will hear powerful voices, champions of change from the government, civil society, philanthropy, and of course, young survivals, children. Childhood must be the focus of our attention in all our conversations. In the next days, in order to do that, I will request two things. First, remember when you were 7 years old, what you wanted to do, what you wanted to be. While we uh, arranged the next part of the agenda, I invite you to take your seat so that we can move on with our agenda. I invite you to take a seat, check the agenda so that we can resume.
I will call you. Yes.